Hello, this is Mr. Buffington, and today we are talking about constants. Yay! That's going to be super fun. Let's talk about it. We are going to show a quick mini lesson about what constants are, and we'll do some practice and a word problem because everybody loves word problems. Let's get into our mini lesson. When we want to talk about constants, we usually have a table involved. Sometimes the table has 3 columns like this, and sometimes it'll look different. I'll show you a different example later on. But when you have a constant table like this, you'll usually be given 2 of the 3 sections. And this is how it would look. If you were given this list of times 3, that means times 3, that dot is often used to mean multiplication. So we have 5 over here, times 3 is going to give us some kind of new number. 4 times 3, 3 times 3, etc., all the way down. We even have a decimal at the bottom, 0.25 times 3. So 3 is our constant. And when we multiply our x value times our constant, we'll get a new number. And that is the basics of what a constant is. All right, that's how it works. That's how it looks. It's just basic multiplication. If you're given the constant and you're given one number, you use this equation. Our y value is equal to the constant, which for some reason is called k, times x, our original number. And then you'll get the new number. On the other hand, if you are not given the constant, but you're given your x value and you're given your y value, when you're asked to find what is the constant between them, you'll use a slightly different equation, and that equation would look like this. You take your y value divided by your x value, and that will give you your constant. Notice I did not use the number 0 because that's not going to help us find our constant. Any number times 0 gives us a new value of 0. So that's the one that wouldn't be helpful. Other than that, you can go through this list and every single number on the far right side divided by your x value on the left will give you the same constant value. Let me show you another example. If I were to pick the very bottom row, 16 divided by 8 gives me 2. Again, my constant is constant. It's the same. And that's what's great about constants, is that they will be consistently the same. So we know that we multiplied every number, every x value times our constant of 2 to get our y values that you see there. In conclusion, if you are not given the constant, there's the equation to find the constant. The constant, again, k, is equal to your y value divided by your x value. Pretty straightforward. Now let's do some practice. This is the other type of table that you might be given. A table where you're told an x value, you're told a y value, and you're not given the constant, and then you have some missing x values and some missing y values. This is a very common question with constants. So let's do it. First off, we have to find the constant, and we can use the one column we have there. 1 and 15 is the only one that gives us both numbers, both the x value and the y value. So that's the one we're going to have to use to find our constant. We'll take our y value divided by our x value, or 15 divided by 1 gives us 15. 15 is our constant. Now we can find any other y value using that equation. Y is equal to our constant times our x value. We should be able to fill in most of the rest of this column. Let's get that out of the way and just show some of the math. We're going to do 15 times 0. That will give us 0, so we can fill that in. 15 times 2, that gives us 30, so we could fill that one in. 15 times 4, that would give us 60, so we can fill that one in. And 15 times 7 gives us 105. We can fill that one in. Again, the equation we used for this is our y value is equal to the constant times our x value. Now we're going to do something and try and figure out the numbers in our x column. This is different. So any x value, in this case time, can be calculated using this equation. Our x value is y divided by k. And we know our constant, k, is equal to 15. So let's do it. What is 45 divided by 15? That's 3, so that's going to go up there. And what is 75 divided by 15? That's 5. It's going to go there. That one I gave us a bit of a gap, between 4 and 7 somewhere. Just so maybe it was 6. I don't know. But we had to use math to calculate it, so that worked out well. Again, the equation for finding your x value is x is equal to our y value divided by k.